Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so the full version of Moss the Forgotten Relic is finally here. And I'm really excited to finally experience the complete adventure. We already explored the demo and now it's time to play the full game from beginning to end. Alright, let's begin our adventure. Alright, we have two books here. Okay, we will begin with the book 1.
Your time has come at last, dear reader. While we began this tale long ago, we hope it is yours to finish. But this story is not yours alone. No, it is tied to another. And the journey you take together could change the fate of both our worlds. Shall we begin? They called it the Cinder Night. What came from those dark, starless skies would change the world of Moss forever. The peace that had settled across the land was broken by an unconquerable nightmare. And that night, the animals nearly met their end. First, they killed the king. A winged creature broke from the shadows and plucked him from his royal bedchamber high atop the tallest tower. Next, the serpent Sarfog and the armies of the Arcane tore up from the underworld. They ravaged the castle in search of that which gave the king power beyond understanding, one of the fabled glass relics. The King's Guard fought bravely, but the castle soon pulsed with the Arcane's evil. Every room was gutted, every statue, tapestry, and adornment hexed. But the glass was never found. Even the reclusive sprites set aside their differences on that fated night. They sent a great champion, empowered by their own glass relic, to challenge the serpent and its steel army. Meanwhile, Sir Argus, commander of the King's Guard, led the survivors west through a temple long abandoned by their ancestors and far away from their newly risen enemies. It was an arduous escape. Finally, after passage beneath the impassable mire, they found refuge in a clearing hidden safely in the trees. Argus charged back to join the sprite champion at the mire's edge. Together, they fought back the Arcane and sealed the temple passage that led to the clearing. But the champion was gravely injured. Clutching his glass, he retreated deep into the forest where he drew his last breath. A large tree grew upon him. It stood many years in watchful duty, safeguarding the glass and awaiting its next hero. That hero, albeit an unlikely one, did arrive at a time she'd be needed most. Quill was out adventuring beyond the edge of the clearing. Dusk was creeping in, but she wondered what she might find if she went just a little farther. She was not exactly sure what she roused, but she felt no danger from the being silently peering down at her. Quill had to hurry. The village gates would soon close, and night would follow.
Alright, here she is, Quill. It's great to see her again. We already experienced the demo, but now our real adventure finally begins. Okay, let's explore this beautiful world together. Alright, let's go, Quill. Just like in the demo, we can interact with these magical objects to solve puzzles and clear path ahead. Okay, not this way. Alright, this way. Oh no, we are back at the same place. Alright, let's try this path.
Night, her uncle often warned, was when danger was most present. But Quill preferred the stories of the magical creatures that woke to protect the forest.
Nice, we found our first collectible. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, can we climb up here? Oh yes, we can. Alright, let's see what's waiting for us. Nice, another collectible. Oh wow, another little mouse. Okay, let's see what happens if we get closer. Hey little buddy, I guess he's not interested in us. Alright, let's keep moving. Uh-oh, oops, we fell into the water. Wow, just look at this tiny house. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love little houses like this. Just look at this place. Everything here looks so peaceful. Those tiny houses are absolutely beautiful. This must be the village where all the mice live. Honestly, it's so charming that I love to live here too. Even these little red mushrooms looks adorable. Alright, let's keep moving. The environment, the atmosphere and the art style, everything looks amazing. I'm already in love with this world. Alright, we need to stop this. Okay, so this is how it works. We slow it down for a moment, jump onto it and use it to reach the other side. Okay, nice. Oh, just look at Quill walking across the narrow wooden bridge. She looks so cute.
Thanks to her new friend, Quill had saved priceless grains from the hourglass.
Nice, we opened the bridge.
She raced to the door of the cottage she shared with her uncle, hoping once he saw her discovery, he'd lose himself in tales of its legend.
Wow, that's a huge squirrel. Okay, I think it's friendly.
Uncle Argus was watching the evening light dim when Quill burst through the front door of their cottage. Uncle! Uncle, there's something you have to see! Out past the bell again, he scolded. Quill, I've told you countless times. I know, Quill replied, crestfallen. I didn't mean to worry you, but I found something strange and magical. Quill's hands trembled as she showed him the glass. What is it? She asked. A look of panic spilled over her uncle's stoic exterior. Where did you find this? Roared Uncle Argus. Quill had never seen her uncle so shaken. Just west of the clearing, she explained. And as soon as I picked it up, something started helping me. Uncle Argus followed her motion. A reader? With you, here, right now? Quill, what you found is very powerful and very dangerous, he said with great concern. If I could take this burden from you, I would. But this reader has chosen. Even with the moon full and bright, I must go right away. Quill pressed. Where are you going? I can help. We can help. No, he snapped. They'll find you and tear you apart. I have to go alone. It is for your own safety and for everyone here in the clearing. His long, heartfelt hug told her he was heading for danger. I'll be back before midnight. Until I return, I need your word you will not leave the clearing with that glass. Promise me, Quill. I promise, she said reluctantly, wondering where her uncle was going so deep into the night. Hey, kid! Kid! Wake up! Hey, kid, over here! I know where your uncle went. I can show you. You're twofold now, very important. Bring that glass and your sidekick too. We're going to need them.
Wow, is this our home? Look at these tiny chairs. The little furniture. This place feels so warm and cozy.
Quill called out, Hey! Starthing, wait!
Wow, we even have a tiny little bed. I'd love to stay here a little longer, but our adventure has to continue.
Quill had never met a Starthing. In campfire stories, they often meddled in the lives of mortals. And when they appeared, mischief followed.
Okay, Uncle Argus has already left on the giant squirrel. I think this magical light is leading us to him.
Passage through the eastern gate was strictly forbidden. But despite her promise, Quill knew in her heart that Uncle Argus needed her.
Alright, this way.
Quill demanded answers. Starthing, you can't just barge in here with your riddles. Where is he? What do you know? The trouble your uncle's heading for is the kind only you and that silent giant up there can get him out of.
Alright, a portal has opened.
This way, kid, urged the Starthing. And don't forget to tuck your ears in.
Looks like we have entered a completely new area. Nice. Wow, look at that deer in the background. It looks so beautiful. Alright, let's keep going.
Just on the other side is the mire, the Starthing assured her. There's a good chance your uncle's still there.
Okay, the giant squirrel is here. That means Uncle Argus might be somewhere nearby. Looks like Uncle Argus crossed the river from here.
Did you hear that? The starling seemed anxious. I've ruffled enough leaves in these parts. I can't be seen with you. I'll catch up with you later. Just don't go and die on me.
Alright, let's keep moving. Okay, we can heal ourselves by pressing RT. These tiny vines are blocking the path. We will have to cut them to move forward. Alright, it's finally time for some action. This is our first enemy encounter. Alright. Nice, that wasn't too bad. Let's keep going.
A whisper echoed through the trees. Fought like someone who has stolen our champion's power. A small yet fantastical band of sprites emerged surrounding Quill. I'm Veda, Root Seer of the Mire, and you have crossed into our domain. She sized up Quill with a rueful gaze, then turned her attention upward. I sense you there too. I have not felt the presence of such a promising reader in some time. A youthful warrior marched forward. Rootseer, I'm prepared to honor our great champion's legacy. Rodent, give us our glass. Quill stepped closer. Where is my uncle? If you've hurt him... Silence! Veda thundered back. It was Argus who summoned us here, and now I see why. Young one, I'm afraid the trees hum of attack. Your uncle's been taken to the castle of your ancestors. Quill's knees buckled as Veda continued. Argus put himself at great risk calling for us. Your uncle once took a solemn oath to protect the glass of your fallen king. He is the only one left who knows where it's been hidden. The Arcane have long sought to wrest that knowledge from him. And you dare to cross into the mire with our glass? Sarfog will soon burn through this forest looking to tear you and your reader apart. Unless, of course, you find them first. Take these. Weapons made for the mighty champion who died so that your people could live. Quill felt its otherworldly power course through her. Find your uncle, Twofold, before the serpent and its masters break him. The warrior fumed. Our glass with her? Rootseer! She's minuscule! Come now. The reader has chosen its hero. We must let their story unfold. Veda replied with a frost of finality, and vanished into the shadows of the mire.
Okay, let's check over here first. Maybe there's another collectible waiting for us. Yes, we found another collectible. Wow, this place looks like an ancient mouse kingdom. You can even see the statues of the mice around us. Alright, let's keep exploring.
was Quill's favorite story. How Sir Argus fought beside the Sprite Champion to seal this temple from the arcane and secured the survival of their kinds. Simply standing in their heroic footsteps felt like a great honor.
The statues looks incredible. They really show how brave these mice once were. Alright, this way. Okay, just look at Quill up close. She looks absolutely adorable. Alright, more enemies. Let's take them down. Nice. Okay, we need to climb up from here. Okay, we have to control this enemy and place it on the switch to open the door. Nice, it's working. Alright, now we need to move the second enemy onto the other switch. Perfect. Okay, this puzzle looks a little tricky. Alright, let's try to place that enemy on the switch. Okay, nice. Yes, now we can reach the other side. There's no way forward from here. That means we will have to solve it another way. Okay, let's move the enemy onto the other switch. Nice, now we can climb up and go inside. Finally. Alright, let's keep moving. Okay, what's over here? Oh wow, another portal.
Quill hoped this was a shortcut to the castle. What she found was a strange and vibrant place shrouded in perpetual twilight. But something about it was oddly familiar.
Alright, we have reached another area. Maybe there's something important we need to do here. Let's find out.
We're infested, a grumble echoed from the cave.
And why would I do that?
It croaked loudly, annoyed at either nothing or something. You in there! Declared Quill boldly. Where are we? I'm looking for the fastest way to the castle.
Whoa, a giant frog. Wait, is this a boss?
Quill recognized the toad as Veda's steed from the mire. Seemingly oblivious to Quill, he continued.
Fine. I'll open the route. Give them your fancy test. But you're only digging yourself a deeper grave with roots Seer Veda.
Oh, looks like it's actually here to help us. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's keep going.
If Veda knew I led you here, she'd burn my roots from existence.
A voice rose from the soil, gently shaking the branches.
But I need to know you can handle the perils of the castle.
Okay, we will have to be careful here. Not this way. Alright, let's try over here. Perfect, the path is clear now. Let's go. Oops, let's try that again. We will have to be really careful here. One wrong step and we could fall at any moment. I don't think there's anything over here. Let's keep looking. Okay, I can see a treasure chest over there. Maybe there's something useful inside. What is this? It looks like some kind of ancient relic.
No animal has ever crossed into a sprite's heartwood. The words radiated from the leaves. You must prove I've not erred in giving you the glass relic.
Oh, wait a second. It's creating stats for us. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, now we can use it to reach places that were impossible to get to before. Alright, we need to move the statue over here. Nice, done. Okay, now let's pull the second statue out. Perfect.
start, but we'll have more work to do if Veda is ever going to accept you as her champion. I'll summon you again when you're ready.
Finally, the tool is open.
Quill and the Reader were reunited with the Toad of cantankerous disposition.
One test. Small flies, if you ask me. I doubt they'll even find the second portal back.
Alright, let's head back. This door is still locked. Let's see, maybe something changed. Nope, it's still locked. That means we will have to find another way. Alright, this way. Oh no, new enemies. This one looks a little more dangerous. We will have to be careful. Oh no no no. Alright, let's try again. I think we need to jump across these stone pillars. But it's not easy while those enemy keep shooting at us. Okay, let's take this one out first. Alright, now there's only one left. And done. That was a little challenging, but we made it. Alright guys, we are going to stop here for today. We will continue our adventure in the next part. I hope you enjoyed both the game and the video. Yeah, there's still so much left to explore, and our journey has only just begun. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next part. Until then, take care and bye.